Ipsos polling exclusively for Global News finds most people, 69%, who have been working from home say they miss being with their colleagues in person. But 78% say they've enjoyed working from home more often. Going forward, 52% of Canadians who have worked from home expect to return to the office on a regular basis in 2021. But only half, 50%, actually want to go back. Even with the downtime due to COVID and working from home, nearly half, 48%, say they haven't achieved a better work-life balance.
Yeah, one of the things that I've seen a lot of over the last while is a lot of theories about how office life is going to be, and a very few data points on actually what people are thinking about when it goes back. We talk about going back to the office. So the truth at this point is we just don't know. There's a lot of confusing signals. But we need to also keep in mind that the largest occupation in Canada, and I'll just take men as an example, for men in Canada is truck drivers. There's 500,000 of them. So it's like, well, we can have these conversations about how people are going to work over Skype or how they're going to be working in a virtual environment. An awful lot of our economy, in fact, most of our economy is not dependent on how people are going to experience the office because they don't work there. Mm-hmm. So while this is an interesting aspect of what our future is going to look like, it's not as important as some of these other aspects are. Like, for example, how is a truck driver going to get through his or her day dealing with all of the realities of working in a COVID environment? Really, I think the big thing on the office, and I should give it its due, is that people have experienced something new over the last year. There will be elements of what the office used to be that we're not going to go back to. There are going to be things that we've discovered about what we miss in the office that are going to attract us back to those environments. But there's going to be a whole series of new trade-offs that relate to the reality of working at home that we've never really had to consider before that are now going to be on the table. And these are going to be interesting challenges, not just for workers, but for their employers. How do you set up an environment that takes advantage of the best of what we've learned as a result of being forced to work at home, but doesn't create an environment that makes the working at home experience as negative as some of the things are that we've experienced?